My name is Rene J Rodriguez Jr. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I became a photographer years ago when I was a teenager, capturing shots of guys, doing graffiti on the walls, creating art, and I always found it fascinating. I always had access to cameras, so I used to pick up those disposable cameras. And I thought it was just something to have all the time because you always wanted to capture, a really nice piece of art on the wall. I was going to high school at the time, and back then I always had problems and I was always getting into issues and getting kicked out of schools. So the one school that I went to, they had the photography class. I took it and I ended up keeping that camera. It was a Pentax K1000. It still had property of Hamilton High School on the bottom of the camera. I've been inspired by a lot of photographers. I want to say number one, big ups to the Godfather himself, Esteban Oriel. I've always loved his work. I've always saw his work. I've always followed his work. And then Merrick Morton is another huge photographer that's put so much of an impact because I've always saw those shots of La Bamba, colors and stuff like that. And he was there and capturing those shots. So I thought that was one of those things where it's like, man, yeah, those were some badass shots. And those guys really have taken their photography and shown what life is, and just the simplicity of black and white. I love that. I really do. Month before COVID really took control of this world, I was on Whittier Boulevard and we had heard that they were going to be cruising. And me and a friend went down there and I had my camera and I took it down there. And I captured a row of bombas stopped at the red light. And I got the arches and the sun was beaming right between the arches of East LA, on the East LA sign, Whittier Boulevard sign. And I don't know what it was, but that shot literally brought me to knowing what I was capable of doing when it came down to really showing my work. Everyone asks me what's next, and I'm gonna be real. I think I've accomplished the one thing that I always set myself out to do was have a solo show. I really don't know what would be next. I just want to continue doing what I'm doing and enjoying it because for me, it's a passion that I love, and I do it for the love of the arte.